Yeah, hello everyone. Myself Shoaib. I'm a digital marketing consultant and coach for small businesses. And thank you very much for Mr. Pata for being a part of Agile Network India. So, as requested, I'm today going to share my thought about how to establish a decent presence in digital marketing era with multiple platforms available. So, our core agenda is to discuss about how we can give leverage to these platforms and what are the upcoming trends in this industry so that you guys can also give leverage to these platforms that might be helpful for your businesses to grow and increase your online visibility. So let's include in this thought about some insightful things. Let me give you a detail about the discussion that we have today. That is how we can elevate the implement of marketing strategy, then what are the plan and what are the titans of platforms including Facebook, Google, Amazon and YouTube, and what are the powerful CX or customer experience in term of digital marketing and why it is important, and understanding about some other customer data platforms. So let me come to the topic, that is first, the latest trends which we are talking about, that is Meta. As we know that Facebook recently has changed the name of the company, that is the Meta. So they have also evolved lots of changes in this evolving industry, that now Facebook is everywhere. We can say that Facebook now evolving in better way. AI is there, machine learning is there. So now the user experience is going to be more useful for small businesses, and in term of more e-commerce businesses, now they are giving their like marketplaces a great boom for the small industries as well. So now we can say that the Meta is upcoming like digital trends for small businesses as well, and for any kind of businesses Facebook is going to be boom. Okay, similarly we can say that this is the great like influencer trends now. Okay, now peoples are giving, this is also a trending thing. Now peoples are giving leverage to influencer marketing. Okay, so as you can see here in the data that influencer marketing is growing for even B2B marketers as well. You can see that 62% of like peoples around the marketing industry, they are giving leverage to influencer marketing. Okay, this is the like insight from Q4 of 2022 from the influencer, that is like influencer marketing hub. This is the like common resource which peoples are using for influencer data. So this insight is coming from influencer.com. Okay, so these are the data. You can see that how influencer marketing is working these days and how people are giving leverage to the industry. Okay, you can see that expect to the keep their budget, and SAM in 2022 20% are giving leverage for other industry, and like the complete influencer marketing is going like booming in this industry. Okay, so you can also see that in e-commerce, especially in e-commerce industry, like around 72% of people are more recognizing their businesses. They are recognizing their quality and the customers based upon the influencer like content, whatever content they are producing on Instagram or like Facebook or any other social channels. People are giving leverage to their content. So, and they are highly intentful content. Okay, so that means influencer is also a new trend for digital marketing that we can give leverage to our businesses. Okay, then as you can see that nowadays Facebook has coming and Google is also coming with a new challenge, that is advertiser challenge. Like we can say iOS is not giving or sharing data with Facebook now. Okay, so this is a very uh, bad impact of digital era, that now we are not tracking the data of iOS devices as a marketer, so we cannot track things. So this is also a challenge for advertiser, that we cannot track the behavior of user. For the Android devices, like Facebook is tracking the behavior, what they are doing on their devices, what kind of application they are consuming. So based upon that, businesses can like promote their services or products. Okay, but artificial, while we are considering the AI or robotics in terms of digital marketing, so this is the challenge. The privacy concern, based upon the privacy concerns, the companies are not sharing their data to the marketing companies. Okay, so this is also uh, like thing to be working in upcoming era, that the privacy is the concern for the advertising. Okay. So obviously, as compared to the other marketing era, digital marketing has to be like, businesses has to be more strategic. We have to be more strategic for like digital marketing era. We just have to thought about digital marketing. Let's suppose, for example, if we are talking about a business who has around like a business in small businesses, we can consider, or like we can consider here for businesses like B2B businesses. So for a food business, the prime concern about to drive a footfall for a retail food industry like a restaurant, if we are talking about a restaurant, so there, how we can drive traffic to a restaurant, this is the biggest challenge, because there are like that is most challenging industry right now in food industry. Like most of the restaurants is like, we can say, the street foods are there. Okay, and then restaurants are near, very close restaurants are there. So there, how we can strategize these marketing strategic plans so that we can give leverage to our like more more leverage to our businesses. Okay, so now we can say that like Google is there, like peoples are searching, peoples are now after COVID, marketing is totally evolved, marketing is totally changed, we can say. So now peoples are giving more leverage to Google as compared to physical visibility or physical going to the shops or restaurants or any businesses. They are preferring to buy from online resources. They are going Amazon. You can see the data insights of like online trends from like e-commerce portals, that peoples are consuming online portals more. Like YouTube is there, people are consuming video data. They are on OTT platforms. OTT platforms are like becoming more popular these days. Why? Because people's or buyers behavior is changed. Now buyers are more likely to buy from online resources instead of going to any shop or any businesses. So this is also a very great trend that people might can think about an online visibility. So everybody knows that now like online presence is very important. Okay, so uh, obviously online presence is important for every kind of business. This is not for only retail business or any B2B business, that is for everyone. Because if you are not on Google, so obviously you are nowhere. Because if we are talking about online presence, so we must have to be accomplish our presence, or we must have to be acknowledge our presence onto Google or Bing, because there are multiple resources. Like for example, we are talking about Google. So if suppose people's first intent for the user, while any buyer comes to the Google, what they do, they search on Google. Okay, about, for example, if they are searching for restaurant near me. Okay, so if in Google, if they are searching restaurant near me, so that means they higher intent to, they have carving of food, and they are searching for any restaurant near them. So whatever results arrives on the Google. Okay, so if your restaurant is not listed over there, so you are missing an opportunity, you are losing a customer, you might be a lose of any lead. So that means online presence is very important in 2022 or in future, in term of digital marketing, in term of digital trends. And now you can see that LinkedIn is also growing. For B2B businesses, LinkedIn is very great tool. LinkedIn, we can say, for the online businesses, we can give leverage to influencer marketing as well. We can also give leverage to LinkedIn. LinkedIn growth, you can see 740 millions of peoples around various industries are listed on LinkedIn. They are consuming the data on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is also a very powerful platform, so that you can also contribute some content over the LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is totally B2B or customer or client centric platform. That is not kind of social media flow. It's a social media platform, but now people are consuming as a B2B marketplace and B2B lead generation platforms as well. So people can like generate leads from the LinkedIn. But how this lead magnet works, how we can give like leverage to this platforms as well, we will discuss later on this as well. Now I'm coming to the next part, that is SEO. Everybody knows about digital marketing that SEO is everything, but now in term of SEO or search engine optimization, now we can say Google is not giving as much as possible leverage to SEO only. Earlier SEO was the king, we can say, but now unfortunately Google has changed their algorithm, because algorithm is everything. So now they are changing their behavior, their like perceptions, and they are working because they are incorporating AI into their technology. So now you can see that it is game changing now, because user experience is more, right? In term of SEO, they are also coming to the user experience. Now if your website is poor, if your like web presence is poor, so they are not giving leverage to your ranking. Okay, so that means your ranking is important. Now recently Google has introduced Google Web Vitals. Core Web Vitals is a new algorithm they have introduced. It means they consist the website speed, whatever website you have, if that is informative, that is fine, but more or less you need to worry about their speed. The website speed is major for the core web vital. Then second is user experience, that is customer experience. UX, we have to design our website in very informative way. The navigation will be very good. If your navigation is not good, if user is like confused about to consuming data, if user is not able to like navigate to any part of your website, then it is very challenging, then it is not possible to rank high on the Google, because this is the Google core web vital updates. Recently Google has introduced this web vital updates. Okay, so then you can see that how web faster websites interact and what are the trends in this. That you can see that if your website is loading in Google around 1 to 3 seconds, then your chances of ranking is high. And if your website is taking time to load, then there might be a chance to rank low. Okay, so this is also the one of the major reason of multiple businesses that they have, especially for e-commerce businesses, that because the technology is, while we are considering in one hand we are considering websites and content, we are also worried about the technology. Like people are not relying on technology, this is the biggest challenge. For example, e-commerce, there are multiple technologies available in the market. People are considering WordPress technology. WordPress is a PHP based technology which people are using to develop a website, but we don't recommend to use website, e-commerce website especially in WordPress. Why? Because WordPress is a technology for especially bloggers and content management, right? So if you are planning to have an e-commerce website, we recommend to use Shopify as a technology. Shopify is the latest technology. Shopify is the robust technology. It is quite high as compared to WordPress. WordPress is totally free. You just have to take care of your hosting. But in term of like technology, if Shopify is there, if we are considering the Shopify, then it is automatically optimized for e-commerce. Shopify is especially designed for e-commerce, so it will give you a leverage to like interact with the audience on that way where they can consume the content on an easy way. And it is so fast because they are using the Amazon AWS hosting servers, so they are automatically very robust and fast as compared to WordPress. So if you have around 50 products to sell and you are planning for an e-commerce business, so we recommend that you can give a leverage to WordPress, that's fine. But if you have more product and if you are not budget concerned, so you can give a leverage to Shopify websites. So this is the first thing, because why we are considering the speed, because this is the future, this is the trend. Okay, Google Web Vitals are the trends that says that if your website is poor as compared to other
Oh,
websites, then they are not going to just somebody has any question? Okay, so let's move to the next part. Okay, so as you can see, everything is algorithm. Everything everywhere is algorithm driven. Okay, while we are considering about any social media platform, so we have multiple social media platforms, like we have Facebook, the so-called Meta, we have Instagram, we have Quora, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter. So the, like we can say, these are the overburden or overloaded platforms around us. So how we can give leverage to these platforms, how we can utilize these platforms, this is the biggest challenge, because we cannot use every platform. And this is also truth that every platform is not for every business. If you have a business for social people, socialite peoples, if something related to e-commerce, then you must have a presence on Instagram. Instagram is the future. Okay, so we just have to follow the trends of Instagram. There are multiple trends for Instagram. Like, first of all, we must have to understand the platform architecture or algorithm, how it works, what are the features of that platforms. It doesn't matter that peoples are consuming, youngsters are consuming the Instagram, youngsters are present, so they are creating reels or they are creating shorts, whatever content they are creating. Okay, that doesn't matter for a brand, but we must have to understand the importance of these features, what are the features are. Okay, so you must have to aware of these features, and then we have to think that how we can give leverage to these features so that people can like consume the content what they like. Okay, so for example, if you are a brand of e-commerce, or if you are a brand of, like if you are a you belongs to a food industry, and if you are not producing content according to your audience, first of all we have to understand where our audience is. Okay, or where our audience are, like for example, if we have audience to target which is available on LinkedIn, so we have to worry about the LinkedIn content. If your audience is on Instagram, because we are talking about online presence or online era, so we must have to first sort out the audience behavior, where they are consuming the content, where they exist, where they present. Okay, for example, if your audience is available on YouTube or any OTT platform, so we must have to think about the content which is related to the OTT platforms. That doesn't means we have to create a web series or we must have to create a video. We must have to think about the audience perception and audience consumption behavior of these social media platform. According to that, we must have to think about our marketing strategy. Okay, like for example, you can create a video ad which can attract them on YouTube, which can attract them on a LinkedIn, which can attract on Instagram. So it depends. First of all, you have to think about the buyer persona. Persona is like some kind of buyer journey. Based upon the journey, you just collect the data, the behavior. What about the behavior? Like for example, if you can think about any kind of social media platform, you can see that these are the social media platforms trend recently. Okay, so how many monthly active users are on social media? You can see the insight. These are like a big insights. We cannot even think or imagine these kind of like people around the world if you are trying to achieve on using traditional marketing. So this kind of audience we cannot target in a very small time, but with the help of digital marketing we can target to this audience. This is possible. Why? Because digital marketing is so evolving and these platforms are so trending. You can see that like around 2.5 billion monthly active users on Facebook, and these are the latest trends. Okay, and 7 millions business users are there, so we cannot say this Facebook is not for business. 7 million is a big number. Okay, and you can see that ideal platform for lead generation, brand loyalty, and reach and engagement. Peoples are engaging. Social media is just for brand presence and for engagement. Okay, people are engaging there, people are consuming the content. You can see some brands over there, they are doing great. If you can see the brand of Fevicol, right? Everybody knows about the Fevicol. Okay, so if you can see the content of Fevicol, it is very concise, it is very creative. whatever they are doing on Facebook, whatever they are doing on LinkedIn, they are awesome. Okay, so how they are interacting with people, what they are doing, they are just creating a brand presence, and they are also engaging the people. Engagement is very important, so they are engaging the people. And lots of other B2B brands are also like connecting on Facebook. Royal Stage is there. Okay, like uh, Birla Ambuja Cement is there. They are doing awesome. They are doing great content marketing on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Okay, and also on LinkedIn. You can see the data that around 1 billion plus monthly users, active users on Instagram. Around them, 25 millions business users are there, like they have a business account. So these are the prospects audience for any kind of businesses. If peoples are like trying to connect with businesses, so they might think about the peoples from where you can see the insight, and from this insight we can decide on which platform we can give the leverage. Okay, according to that, we just have to create our marketing strategy. Okay, for example, if we have a content, if you are related with any kind of industry, and if you can create some good content, so you can give leverage of Instagram and Facebook. And if you can create content on LinkedIn, so you can give leverage to LinkedIn. And if you can create a video content, so you can give a leverage of YouTube, because YouTube is also a kind of influencer platform, influencing platform. Now people are using or consuming YouTube content very well. They are more or like informative content they are consuming, the valuable content we are consuming. So first of all, you have to think about the new generation marketing strategy. What are the new generation marketing strategy? Like for example, if we are talking about marketing strategy for upcoming 2022, so we can say the lead magnet is very important. Okay, so what is the lead magnet? So in term of lead magnet, if we can say, so lead magnet is something when we can attract our customer using any bet. What is the bet? Bet is something to attract the people. For example, if we go to any local store or any shopping mall, you can see lots of offers are there. Buy one, get one free, buy two, get two free, 50% discount, 30% discount. These are the bats by which they grab attraction of the user. We just saw that, and we can walk into the store, and then we can explore the like options. So that is the first pat. So as similar to like the stores or traditional marketing, we have to think about our online bet. What could be the online bet for our consumer or our user? What would be the valuable bet? Okay, for example, let's say you are into an accounting industry, and you are just helping to small businesses or any of other businesses which needs your accounting or financial services. So in that era, you can create a bet to give some free insightful PDF or checklist. For example, if you can give them a checklist to download for their financial planning, or a complete business planner for the year, or complete financial planner for the year, that they can download, and in exchange of the download, you can ask for their email and phone number. Okay, so this could be the lead where exchanging in exchange of their personal data, their contact details, you are giving them some value. That value should be very important. Whatever value you are giving, that should not be a generic value. This is very important point. When you are considering to a bet, we must have to thought about the value. What is the problem statement of your audience? What is the problem statement? If you belongs to a cell phone industry, are your like customers or your buyers are related problems is price, or they are facing a problem with quality, are they facing a problem with trust, are they facing any kind of problem? So what is the solution you are providing to them? You just have to think about that, and according to that you have to create some valuable content in term of, if you can create a video, if you're good into that, you can create. If you're not good into that, you can give a leverage to the technology. There are lots of free platforms available. Canva is there. You can create awesome images using the Canva. Canva is the tool for digital marketer or any influencers or any content creator, that is free as well and paid as well. You can give a leverage to that uh, like tool. Also in video is there. In video is also another like content creation tool that is for video generation. So if you have some content and you don't want to show your face, if you don't want to show your face but you want to contribute to your community and you want to give some knowledge to your community, a value to your community, then you can give leverage to lots of platforms. These platforms are very helpful to create content and distribute and see content. As we know, content is king. Everybody's saying that content is king, but now content is not only the king. Content is the bridge in between your customers or buyers and the business. Okay, content is only the thing. For example, as we have considered the example of that offer which any company is giving 20% discount, 50% discount, that is also the content. That is the sales line. We just have considered that sales pitch. Based upon that sales pitch, we have walked in and we have considered that we might have considered any brand based upon the offering. Okay, so first of all we have to think whatever the USP we have. First of all you have to think about the USP of your business, or like our business, what is our USP, how we are different from others. If we are not different from others and we cannot justify ourselves in term of like USP, so that is very difficult. We have to identify our USP. There are lots of tools available in internet from by which you can like identify the USP of your business, identify the things that is important to give a value of your customers. First of all we have to identify, give a SWOT analysis of your business. You can find the strength of your businesses, weaknesses of your businesses, opportunity of your business, and threat of your businesses, so that you can improve yourself. Might be your web presence is low, this is the weakness. So how you can give a leverage of these platform. Okay, so just simple thought is that there is a one important key factor for Google is giving leverage to all these platform on a consistency basis. How consistent you are on these platforms. Okay, like for example if you have a website. Okay, so if you have a website and you are considering your name, address and phone number, this is your key contact details. Like your name, your business name is important, your phone number is important, and your website URL and your address. If you belongs to any of like local area and you need walk-ins to your like local whatever business you have, so this is the key information that your website may have. Okay, name, address and phone number, we can call them in a digital marketing term NAP, name, address and phone number, right? Why this is important? If you have this information in your website, this information should be consistent to every platform. Like as far as we are concerned about Google, so first Google is very important. So Google is giving a leverage of Google My Business. If you know about Google My Business, so that is the prime thing that we can say. I will give you an example for that so you can have a better idea. Okay, so while we are searching for any brand, like I'm searching for restaurant nearby, so you can see the first top results is coming from the top restaurants or top restaurant or whatever restaurant we have. So this result is arriving from Google Maps. Okay, this result is arriving from Google Maps. So that means Google Map linking is very important for any sort of business. Google Map, if you are not present on Google Maps, so you are not doing good thing. You cannot expect a good traffic or good footfall to your store or any of the business. If you need a footfall, first of all you have to be exist on Google Maps. This is the very important point, right? Similarly, as I'm just talking about the information which is important on Google My Business, that is name, address and phone number. Okay, you can see that this is the business name. Okay, this is very important. This should be consistent on everywhere. Okay, like for example I open their website. Okay, so for example this business name is Indoor Accent. So you can see their website is not as compared to the like requirement, as this is not so good, but in the footer area their business name is nowhere. You can see the business name is different and here the name is different. This is quite confusing for the users. You might have a different business name, you might have a different firm name or company name, but Google how Google will recognize your business? Google will only recognize by the name of your brand. Okay, they cannot recognize with your image or logo. Okay, might be you have a different logo, might be you have a different business, might be you have a different image for your business, but your business name is always consistent and important. So this is the key factor for any kind of business presence. First of all, we have to give the leverage of our business name. Okay, then address is very important. Whatever address here mentioned in the Google My Business, first of all, you have to improve your Google My Business or Google My Profile. This is now name has changed. So now Google is treating as a Google My Profile, because now Google is now they are changing. The new algorithm has arrived, that is MUM. So now people's, if you know about that, now people's are searching using voice as well, and they can also search by image. Earlier, Google has introduced a one like image, that is lens image processing processor, that is the lens. Google tools, usually Google has introduced the image searching processor. So now what they did, they are also giving an leverage in 2022 the technology. If you have that is mum is very great. Mum is like for the e-commerce industry, mum is like going to be killing. That is the upcoming trends. How it going to be work, that now people can search by the image. For example, if you are searching, I will give you an example of mum. This is the latest mum algorithm. This is AI based algorithm. Recently Google has introduced this mum. So now if you have any product in your mind, if you have any image, for example, if you have this t-shirt, okay, and now you want to see this t-shirt, where this t-shirt is available, okay, and the combination, maybe you can try uh, to search with text as well, like only, not only the image, like if you want to try a track pant with this t-shirt. Okay, so suitable track find with this t-shirt. If you can search this, so Google will give you the AI based results, then where you can buy the pant or track pant for this particular t-shirt. So this trend is going to be killing for e-commerce industry, and this is recently like a great change for AI. Okay, so this must be a nearer future for like every e-commerce industry. So this can be considered as well. And while we are just talking about this NAP information, so I recommend to use copy paste for this information. Don't try to type it while you are just sharing this information on any other digital assets. Like for example, if you have a Facebook page, okay, and if you are using the same address and phone number, what people do, people usually type these things, and typo will be there. Maybe we are humans, okay, so maybe we can do any such kind of mistakes by, like typo mistakes is there, any kind of mistakes means, suppose for example we can give extra spaces in this text. So every different information will be considered as a different address for the Google's eye. Google's wants consistency. That's why name, address and phone number should be similar everywhere. You can see 09109101541. This is the business phone number. Now we go to the website, you can see 09685, the phone number is changed. Okay, the phone number is changed. They are using this phone number here and they are using a different phone number here. So this is the biggest mistake people do usually. Similarly, here you can see opposite Advanced Academy Tulsi Nagar. This is the address, opposite Advanced Academy School, Nipania Road. The address is also changed. Okay, they are using Tulsi Nagar. They are not using Tulsi Nagar here. So these are the silly mistakes which people do while they are considering to create a website. This information should be similar with this property. Google My Business or Google My Profile is the standard for every digital assets. Only, like you can take a screenshot of this particular business profile if you have, or if you are planning to create a business profile, give a leverage to the exact address what you have on map, it is visible or not. Then you can just copy and paste this information everywhere around the globe. Like if you are using a Facebook, if you are using an Instagram, and if you are creating a business profile on Instagram, use the same content, use the same things, like phone number will be consistent, address will be the consistent, and name is also consistent. This is the key information we can say, NAP. Okay, so this is the biggest mistake what people do. Then second, if you have a local store and if you want a footfall, so there should be some call to action buttons. So these are the call to action buttons. You can see that first is website. If you want website visitors, so this must be optimized. These are several options available in Google My Profile or Google My Business by which you can optimize these. Direction is also there and save is there. One option they are missing, that is call now button is missing. So you can see that call now button is not optimized so that people cannot call on this business. We can say in some other businesses call button can be available, and call button is very important while we are just considering any of local businesses. We can see. See, these people have not optimized their business listing so that they can miss the opportunity to have more leads. You can see only direction and save call to action is there. So this is the like lack of knowledge due to which they are not optimizing their business profiles. They have given their business name, they have not optimized their website. Maybe they have the website, but they don't have mentioned that website into the Google. So this is the first phase of any digital presence, because if you are not searchable on Google, so might be you are losing your customers because Google is not going to give leverage to yourself, okay, or your business. So obviously the businesses who have the website or who has their web presence, aligned web presence, so Google will give leverage to them. Okay, usually all kind of businesses you can see that they have their all kind of online presence. So first they are giving leverage to this particular Google My Business profile. So this is the first step to optimize your business. Then category is also very important. Whatever business you have, you must have to like define the category in which your business belongs. If you belongs to a food industry, there are certain subcategories available into that. Just check other competitors, just check other businesses, and according to that just identify which category belongs to your business and which is suitable to your business. Okay, so you can just do that kind of information you can mention here. Okay, so you can also optimize these things. Google wants? Google wants optimized image. Optimized image means first you have to give leverage to this Google My Profile with like various checkpoints. First is that business name. Second is category. Whatever category you have, that you have to like set up. Then address is very important. Exact coordinates you have to mention. Exact address which is like visible into the Google map, that only you have to mention. You cannot mention anything which you can see that if you just like nearer to any shop which is not visible to Google. You just have to note down the exact address which is available on Google. This is very important. So you can search for the address by Google map, and the same address you have to mention in the address. Okay, then also the important point to optimize this listing, where your services are available, where you can serve, area served. If you are service industry, if you belongs to a service industry, you must have to specify this option as well. Where you serve to India, you serve to MP, or you serve to globe. Okay, so this is only the available option. Then hours of operation, that is also an important key factor, like what times you operate usually. So hours of operation, this is also very important information, and same information you must have to specify in your website. Same information. This is also the important key factor points which people like deny or ignore. What they do, they don't care about these timings, because usually this signals will like gives Google's. For example, if you have mentioned here that you are not present or you are not operating after 7 o'clock, after 7 p.m. For example, you can see that this business is open for 24 hours, right? So for example, if people are searching plumber near me after 9 p.m., okay, and if suppose this business is closed after 9 p.m. according to the information, because Google, how Google will understand? Google will only understand with the help of all the web presence. either by the website, either by the Google presence. Okay, so when they consider this information from this particular segment, so they will not rank your business here after post 9 p.m. Why? Because you have mentioned here that your business is closed after 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. So they will not rank you here, and you may lose an like leads or opportunity. So that's how you can just trigger through this business source option here. And also there are certain things here you can mention your products. So lots of things. This is also a very good thing which you can utilize on in term of Google. You can plan for the posting. Usually photos will be there. If you want to optimize your listing, you can just check with the Google's blog. There are certain Google's blog, so you can see that how Google is giving leverage to the Google My Profile or Google My Business. You can produce content. Only four content has to be shared on Google to be optimized, to be ranked. Okay, then you just have to ask for the reviews, that genuine reviews will be there. No need to use the fake reviews. You don't need to care about any competitors if they are doing anything wrong, because Google is like aware of everything. Google will see, Google will identify those, and they can harm their businesses as well. Okay, so just try to be optimized here. Then Facebook is there. You have to give leverage to Facebook as well. You can just give the leverage to Facebook marketing. Okay, so I think let me conclude to the part that how you can give leverage to all these things, and we will come with the question answer session so that we can just address to as many as possible questions. So what I'm just giving the information that we can give the leverage of these like digital tools for the trending like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and YouTube. Like you can know, like you can aware of the things. You are like aware of the thing that WhatsApp is now going to be very good for the businesses as well. You can create a catalog, you can like create products in WhatsApp. You can also connect with the Facebook. Now 2022 we are like listening from the Facebook, not from the officially, but we have some information that Facebook is going to start marketing on WhatsApp as well. So like recently they have rolled out some beta version tested advertisement for WhatsApp marketing. So you can see the story ads will be there when you are just seeing any business story. So you can find some ads from the Facebook, sponsored ads. So because Facebook has Meta has obviously on this WhatsApp, so this might be a very like trending for 2022. So this can be give a leverage. So let me uh, like conclude the part of Twitter as well, as like somebody has asked about the Twitter.
Ah,
Okay, hello. Okay, so about the Twitter, we can say Twitter is also very popular in India. Twitter trend is also very good. But in term of Twitter, Twitter is always informative. That is the platform where we can interact with the intellectual people. Okay, as compared to social media, engagement is there. Twitter is also a very good engagement platform, but that is in term of information. Okay, so if you have a plan to boost on Twitter, Twitter is also very good, but you have to think about the informative and valuable content. What solution you are providing to your audience, what kind of value you are giving to your businesses or your customers. That kind of information you can share on Twitter. You can plan that thing. A good plan is very good, and good plan is needed for every kind of platform. Like you have to give a leverage of social media. HubSpot is there. You can use the HubSpot. That is a very good free tool right now. And you can use Buffer as well. Buffer is also very good for the content, or for the content idea you can use Google Trends. Google Trend is very good like tool. You can give a leverage to Google Trends. That is also very good. So I'm just going to mute, so I will have, I think we should have some question so that we can answer.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. I think this is a very short time for such a vast subject.
Yeah, yeah.
So, taking the time constraint into mind, we'll have one question. So, Nupur asks, please share one key tip for creating last impression with digital brand building.
Okay, can you please come again?
Can you please share one key tip for creating lasting impression with digital brand building?
Okay, so if it like Nupur can help me with the business so that I can give the exact key points, so that will be helpful Instead of generic, I can give the exact information related to the business.
So
So
she
in
means
term of
the
journal, yeah, please.
yeah. So overall, for creating, if any small business is there,
Okay.
what could be the keys? This thing, digital for digital brand building. What can be the small key tip you can share so
Okay.
that we can
So
create a lasting impression, long lasting
yeah,
impression.
right. So first of all, I have a small tip for everyone that first of all, just a key, like keep an eye of your competitor, what your competitors
Okay.
are producing, what are your competitors are doing, what kind of content they are giving, because the solution which you are providing, your competitor are also providing the same content, same services. So how you can give more value from your competitor, that is the main key factor, that will be the lasting moment. Like for example, if you are
True. Yeah.
like
Keeping the
solving a
eye on the
problem of your
competitors.
accountant, yeah. So
Yeah.
according to that, they have to align their content. Okay,
Absolutely.
and there are lots of tools available in the market which they can give a
Hmm.
leverage. Buffer is very great tool. Buffer is a free tool as well as a paid tool. But from the free tool, also they can give a leverage. Buffer, BUFFER, Buffer. Okay, and then Buzz Sumo is there. I will give the name in chat box so that people can use these tools.
Yeah. Y- Please, that would be great for.
Yeah, and so Buzz Sumo is very good. That is also for social media, whatever trending in going on in term of social media. So this is a very great tool, BuzzSumo, so they can like see everything around the world, what is trending, what is going on. Okay, so this is very great tool. And Google Trends, as like told you about that, Google Trends is also measuring the data from Google, whatever trending is going on the Google. So you just have to explore the content, what is trending in the industry. According to that, we just have to like plan our content. For example, you can see that what is going trending in term of small businesses.
So yeah, thanks a lot, Shoaib. I think this was an excellent session. You
Yeah,
had
thank you.
covered so many points from the challenges, from the mistakes done in the digital promoting, and how it is directly impacting the business. So we, there was another question I think you answered. How about presence on Twitter?
Presence on Twitter.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so thank you
Yeah,
very
so
much.
the
I will
same
request.
answer. Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Chan, because the thing is that like Twitter is overloaded right now. The peoples are consuming Twitters in a different way in India, unfortunately. They are just contradicting everyone and they are just like trolling to the brands. So we
True,
have to think about, yeah, we have to think about the positive side that people's engagement is more high on Twitter. Okay, so we have, if you have some kind of that much products which is related to that kind of audience, like you have to think about the audience, where your audience is it on Twitter, is it on Pinterest, is it on Reddit, is it on Facebook. So according to that you have to produce the content. It is not necessary to have a,
absolutely,
like as yeah, as I like mentioned that we don't have to worry about lots of social media platforms, because there is a long list of social media platform. We cannot be anywhere. Okay, so we cannot be everywhere. We just have to
absolutely.
conclude ourselves. Yeah,
Thank you very much, Shoaib. We
yeah.
are looking
Thank
into
you
the
very
time
much.
constraint. We will try to have one more session in the continuation of this in future.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure, sure. Thank
with
you
the
very much
time
for being.
constraint, we will, on behalf of the community, I would like to thank you for presenting such an interesting session.